This episode is a very meaningful one to me. This is to kind of celebrate, to a degree, the 5-year anniversary of Trained by Fox. I'm going to pop this graphics on the screen here. This was the 28th of April 2018. I remember this day really well. So I had a heart attack on the 25th of January that year. I spent just under 2 weeks in hospital. I basically had a blood clot in one of my arteries. There's no open heart surgery, it was just an angiogram. And I come out and I had to do 6 weeks of, well, it was 8 weeks actually of rehab, and I sat there through that hospital bed and I was like, why the fuck am I putting everything on the back burner that I want to do? Why am I waiting around? Like, I was always so dedicated to myself and my physique and pushing everything and pushing the risks there. I had a coach that essentially put me in a very vulnerable position, and the level of care to a degree just wasn't there. And I wanted to change that. I wanted to make a positive impact on people's lives more. So I started Trained by Fox. I did the kind of standard kind of advertisements we've got here, like daily communication, weekly check-ins, customized training plan, personalized diet plan, supplement info, etc., etc., because that is what we all essentially offer. I was coaching people for free. I remember I used to get people to buy, so I suppose it wasn't free, I used to get people to buy like a tin, you know, ones you open with a tin opener, and every month or every week they would put some money in there, and then we'd have a timeline of when they was going to finish or achieve their goal. And if they achieved it and they stuck to everything, they would receive the money back. If they didn't, I would keep the money as a kind of punishment as such. And every single one of those people achieved the goal. They smashed it. They absolutely smashed it. Anyway, on top of that, I started PTing for free. I then finally passed my level 3 PT course, and I went into working into the gym. Exercise for Less was one of my first gyms. And outside of that, I was doing like one-to-one platinum gym in Ilkeston, and this grew. I then kind of got a job at Virgin Active, and I spent a large amount of time building more of my knowledge on that, while still investing in multiple courses, etc., etc., etc. And then COVID come along, and COVID literally destroyed a lot of things and plans for me. But you can, again, similar to that heart attack, you can sit still and be beat, or you can crack on and attack. And I did just that. I was able to kind of turn majority of my PT clients into online clients, and I started really learning the benefits of coaching predominantly online. And then gyms reopened, continued PT, and we are here now. I'm going to shut the fuck up. But what we're going to do today is we're going to get a session in with 3 of the individuals that I believe have been a huge part of the growth, and I give them the largest amount of credit, because each one of those guys and girls invest into every other client as well. But these 3 have been with me since I very much moved my coaching business completely online. We've got Dan Davis. He started with me in September of 2020. Magda, she started shortly after that, around the end of September, early October. And then Benji shortly after. There are other people, like I have to give credit here to Dan Johnson and a few names, but these 3 have stayed with me. They haven't once paused their coaching or left it. Not that that's a problem, but they've been through the thick and thins of Trained by Fox. They've invested, they've trusted me, and as much as Trained by Fox is me, it's about the clients, it's about their journey, and they're 3 people that I can significantly stay a large amount of progress and a large time within that progress that you can kind of go over. So we're going to go and meet them at Shreds. We're going to get a lower body session in. We're going to have Colby kind of just interview them. There's no specific questions. I just want them to talk about their journey being a part of Trained by Fox and what they've seen. Because if this video can be in any inspiration to anyone to just shut the fuck up and get after what you're looking to achieve, whether that's from a physique development point, whether that's business or any single career, Don't sit on the fucking doorstep and wait. Knock on that door and kick it down and chase those dreams, because tomorrow isn't promised. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I had a recent letter from the NHS, and things still aren't perfect from having that heart attack in 2018. So don't fanny about, just get after what you want to do.
I hop out the car, leave the motor running. Why you always talking like you know something? Why you always talking, gon' show 'em something? No stunt double, I do my own stunt. Could take a year, I'll still have that paper coming. Put like 10 on the 90, I keep it so on it. All in the club, we don't do no clubbing. Throw like 10 on the 90, I keep it so on it. Orange label, I might pop me too. I was getting money, but they didn't have a clue. Caught the Porsche coming powder blue. Hit the top, we don't need the roof. Fools know we made the rules. I'm with the club, posted by the marina. Eating fruits, looking at views that you never could dream of. Getting served all this paper, I'm not talking subpoena. Gotta flow like a river.
Now one more. Come on. 40% crew. Come on. 2. Come on, Magda, take there, come on. Drive through. Non 40%. Take it there, come on. No, give me 2. Go again, come on. Go again, come on. Yes, good. You, come on. You. Nope. Come on now. Good, go again. Yes. Come on. Walk to the rear of the stage, Magda. Come on, walk to the rear of the stage. Let's go. Come on. Think about that walk. Let's go. Come on. Good. Here we go. Good. On the count of 3, you're gonna shout out the exercise you want to do. You have to be serious here. 3, 2, 1.
Leg extension.
What did you say?
Leg extension.
I said leg.
Leg press then.
I said bicep curl. Where do I do?
I hop out the car, leave the motor running. Why you always talking like you know something? Why you always talking, gon' show 'em something? No stunt double, I do my own stunt. Could take a year, I'll still have that paper coming. Put like 10 on the 90, I keep it so on it.
It stinks of old as well. Like a charity shop t-shirt.
Oh my god.
I'm breathing in. I'm purposely breathing in. I look like one of them guys that go to the gym and then just go out on a Saturday night like that with a drink in their hand.
Come on, get tight now. Come on.
Come on! God, that's a transformation, isn't it? We took Benji from a full head of hair. God, come on! To needing to save up for it. Go on! Come on!
Right, go. Come on.
Take it.
Come on.
Oh, yes!
Oh, come on! Come on, then, go in. Yep, again! Come on, don't let us take it.
That's it, playoff.
Not send this down plastic.
A great big fuck you to the letter you got on Tuesday.
Yeah, actually, cut this down as a phone video. Shouldn't let him go first. We have to do what Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. Go.
Hello.
Being down, just look at you. Whole set like.
What's he doing? He's like, what was it? What was it?
Let's go!
I'm in the Lord's hands now.
Hold that muscle up. Hold that muscle up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Go again.
Come on.
Come on! There we go.
Play it off.
Breathe! Come on!
Get some fucking, give him the patient.
Proper form on this. Right shit.
Yeah, none of that one.
Let's go!
Yes.
Good. And then we're going to do 5 pulse reps at the bottom. Come on!
Come on, big legs. Yes.
Good, now pulse it. Pulse. Press. Get it, girl, you got vagina. Your bumhole's gonna tear right off.
Leg press of the week, bro.
Nice, man.
Yes, come on.
Come on, deep. Deep bench.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, these are the ones.
Yes.
These are the difference makers, come on. Take them.
Push through it. Oh, yes, come on. Oh, that's not on.
It's alright. Just be ready for the pulse reps, mate. Be ready.
10 reps as well.
Right. You know what's coming now, mate, that's the thing. Come on, bro. Yeah, nice.
At the bottom, stay at the bottom, there. Come up there. There, back down. Don't let the knees straighten. There, up. There, back down. There.
We've got you there, mate, we've got you.
Good.
It's like, no reason for it. Absolutely 0 point in doing that.
Come on.
Fuck you. 21 to go.
Come on.
Batty ball. Yeah, died.
Last one's. Leave nothing on the tank. Just that, come on.
Oh my god.
It's not that pain.
It is horrific, isn't it? Come on, Dan.
Open the muscle up.
So I joined Trained by Fox in early 2021. I'd seen Mike on the gym floor, saw how he interacted with clients, knew I wanted to be a part of that, and knew I wanted to go from being a person that just trained to being a bodybuilder, and I thought he could be the guy to do it. So fast forward 2 years down the line, we've been through 2 preps together. We've done pretty well both times, and we're now just in preparation to go forward to 2024 and hopefully shoot for a pro card, travel the world a bit, do some more shows, and yeah, we're looking forward to it.
So I started with Trained by Fox in September 2020, so I think that'd have been between the COVID lockdowns. Basically Mike came up to me at the gym I trained at, asked to see my split. He's told this story 7 times, but he asked to see my workout split. I think it was either 1 or 2 sides of A4 paper. He said, what the hell are you doing? Let's have a call. So we had a chat, sat down and had a chat. I bought into him straight away. I could tell he was a people person. Just his knowledge, just sold it to me, the ability to just hand all that shit off to him. And then I could just focus on training and everything around it. COVID lockdowns happened. We made it work. Worked our way through COVID lockdown, still managed to train. Then when we came out of that, we said it was time to put something in place that we could work towards. So it was a photo shoot. We started with a photo shoot. Fell in love with the process immediately. Mike made it very easy for me. I didn't have to think about anything. All I had to do was focus on my training and food. Got pretty lean for the photo shoot, so I was really happy with that. I really enjoyed the process of just getting down to the best shape of my life. There was no doubt that was the best shape I'd ever been in my life. And as the process had gone on and I started to learn more about bodybuilding, we had the conversation around competing. We decided we was going to compete. So last year, competed for the first time at the UK DFBA. Had no expectations, managed to place, got 5th out of 10 and got an invite to the British. Decided that was the end of the line for that phase. I didn't have enough tissue, as conditioned as I was. Now I've gone into another improvement phase and we're working towards a show, probably back end of next year. But yeah, during my time with Trained by Fox, I'd say a lot's changed for me. I'd say my confidence is built. I feel like I have more knowledge around my training, around nutrition. I can now support other people, which I really enjoy. And I'm just going from strength to strength, really. Like, I love the process. I love the discipline that it's taught me. And I feel like a lot of what I've learned from Mike and in the process with Trained by Fox has carried over into my actual life and my working life and my personal life. So as much as it's changed my training and how I work in the gym, it's also just changed who I am as a person. I'd say for the better. So yeah, I've got nothing to say but good things for Mike. So happy 5th anniversary, Mike.
So I joined Trained by Fox in September 2020. Since then, I've done a photo shoot in 2021. I then went on to compete last year with 2 bros in the UK and NPC. I've done 3 shows. I actually managed to place 3rd in my categories at the biggest regional that year. I then went on to place 5th at the Amateur Arnold's in the UK and then competed abroad in Poland. Now I'm growing and hopefully going to compete again next year.
When I asked Colby to film this, I had an idea of what I was going to say. But what I want to say is a massive thank you to each and everyone that's ever invested into Trained by Fox and trusted me to coach them. These 3 people here have probably been 3 of the biggest inspirations to me to continue progressing this brand. That doesn't mean that every other client that I coach hasn't, but being like coaching this guy from early 2021 and him reaching out and putting his trust in me when he had been coached by some pretty incredible coaches, you know, right? And this just levels above, isn't it? This guy, like, basically allowing me to rip his training program apart and then trusting me and investing in me to take him through the paces and consistently helping me and trusting me. This beautiful woman here, but again, trusting me, allowing me to be a part of a life, a journey, and basically getting the fuck out of her own head. And this is, again, if you notice one thing here, I have not discussed physique development because I want the person's life to change, because with that is going to change the physique and the way they have an outlook on everything else. Somebody asked me earlier in the week if I see myself ever coaching pros. In my opinion, these 3 people here live their day-to-day life like pros, and it is my goal to turn existing clients into pros. Thank you very much.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, pal.
We're out. I hop out the car, leave the motor running. Why you always talking like you know something?